guys, I am Murderface here. We're going to do another EV training vid. Our Pokemon of subject today is in fact Altaria. Now, who is Altaria? Altaria is a blue phoenix-like Pokemon. Its body and cloud-like wings are covered in fluffy white feathers. It often folds its wings behind it, obscuring its back. It has a long neck and short legs protruding from its fluffy body. The feet are blue with 4 toes. 3 claws forward and 1 backward. The tail is made up of 5 feathers, the other 2 being longer than the inner one. Now let's go over and look at Altaria's stats. Now, as we know, Altaria is a dragon flying type. So that means it's going to have abilities Cloud 9 and Natural Cure. The hidden ability, of course, is the Cloud 9, which gets rid of any sort of field status such as Sandstorm, Hail, Rain Dance. The main tier for Altaria is actually PU, but today we're going to treat this like it's a higher tier because Altaria is actually pretty good for its situation right now. As we go over and look at the stats, we see that the defensive stats for special defense is pretty high at 105, and the regular defense is at 90. So it's above average on its actual defensive stats. 75 HP is okay, that's decent. And we got lower stats in 70 attack and 70 special attack, and we got our final stat in speed, which is 80, which is, it's not too fast. It's going to be faster than a lot of Pokemon, but certainly should be a little bit higher. But yeah, there's the stats category. Now we got to look at Altaria's weaknesses and resistances. The Altaria, since it's dragon flying, it's going to be very weak to ice. So if you ever face any sort of ice beam move, that's a good way of getting rid of Altaria. But we're not going to think of negatives, we're going to think of the positives. Now look at ground, you won't get hit by any sort of earthquake, so that's a bonus. And grass type is not going to affect Altaria too much, and it has some pretty decent resistances against water, fire, bug, and fighting. So all around, it's a pretty well resisted Pokemon. Okay, now let's go over to our handy dandy Pokemon Showdown. Now Pokemon Showdown, we're going to create our own Altaria. And this is what we're going to try implementing into Pokemon Brick Bronze. Not implementing, but trying to at least get close to a clone of it in Pokemon Brick Bronze. The good thing for Pokemon Showdown is that you get to see however you want to set up your IVs in... Oh, oops, we don't have 31 here. Let's put 31 IVs. We'll just, in a perfect world, let's give them all 31 IVs. Now the item for choice for Altaria, at least for me, which I find the most effective, would be leftovers. Considering that it has high defense, we want to really bonus that. We want to make sure that Altaria has no problems with losing enough life. And also, let's check the abilities. So it only has 2 abilities. It has 1 hidden ability and 1 regular ability. The regular ability is Natural Cure, which this Pokemon has its major status condition cured when it switches out. The hidden ability, however, is while this Pokemon is active, the effects of weather conditions are disabled. So things like I said earlier, Sandstorm, Rain Dance, Hail, all those things are nullified with Cloud 9 because of Altaria. So that's very good if you're up against a Hippowdon and you want to get rid of that pesky Sandstorm. Cloud 9 gets rid of that. But for our intents and purposes, we're going to get Natural Cure as our ability. We think that having Toxic and getting rid of Paralysis are going to be huge when you're battling with Altaria, and it has the capability of coming back and healing itself, so switching out won't be such a huge deal, and it could tank a few hits. So let's go with Natural Cure. Our first move that we want on Altaria, which you have to be able to, it's an egg move, so you're going to have to breed to make this happen, but we got Roost. Roost will heal 50% of the hit points on Altaria, so that's a very strong move for Altaria. Next, we're going to go, actually, Swords Dance. Oh, not Swords Dance, sorry, Dragon Dance. I was thinking of a different dance move. Okay, Dragon Dance. Now, Altaria can learn this by leveling up, but Dragon Dance will raise your attack and speed by 1 stage. So being able to raise your attack and speed makes Altaria, it really boosts Altaria's negatives, which are its attack based moves. So its attack stat is really low. Give it a Dragon Dance, it will boost it up, so that's great. And it will also raise its speed, making it to a different tier. Alright, our next move, Return. Now I'll tell you why we want Return. Return's a very good move because it raises its max power and happiness. It's probably its best move that you can learn as a TM. And you can raise its happiness with Altaria by running around a lot, using it, battling with it. Make sure that it's max happiness to get the most out of Return. And our final move, now this could have been a multiple of different moves, but personally within Brick Bronze I find this to be the most effective. I'm going to say Earthquake. Earthquake is very strong, and there's other slots that Altaria could have used, but this is what I'm going to do personally, and it's going to be very effective because what if we face Pokemon that don't get damaged by Return very well? Well, we're going to have Earthquake, and with a Dragon Dance boost, should make Altaria a pretty effective and scary Pokemon, while also taking hits. Now, the nature for Altaria. Now, a lot of people have been saying that they want it to be special attacks, that they want Modest or Adamant. But because we want to focus on its defensive stats, let's go with Careful. Careful, we don't want to lower its attack, but we do want to lower its special attack because we're not going to be focused on special attack with Altaria. But we do want to raise its special defense, just to make it almost like so it could tank a Ice Beam if it really needed to. But I doubt it would, since it's 4 times, but you never know. So let's go max HP. And we're going to max special defense. And we're going to put the rest in regular defense. Of course, our IVs are all 31 in a perfect world. And here's our EV spreads. Now, there are alternate versions of Altaria, and I've already had them created, but this is the one we're going to run with today in our video. So, let's go with the Altaria that we have decided here, and let's take you over to the actual game. Hey guys, welcome back. Here we are again. We're going to do some EV training on our Swablu. So, let's check out who our Swablu is. So we got it, it's a shiny, it's careful natured, it's got natural cure, its ability, it's holding the Macho Brace to make EV training easier. Now let's go over to its IVs. I was really surprised at the IVs for our shiny Swablu, and it's got 30 speed, 28 special defense, 27 defense, 31 attack, and 30 hit points. That's really good for the Swablu we need to train. So we already got some in our special defense. We're actually going to go here, and we're going to fight some tentacles here on Rose Cove Beach. And we got the Bride and Groom as our shiny hunters, just in case they show up. We got our Synchronized Gardevoir, and we got our Gallade here, who has the False Swipe move. It's just our backup, just in case this Gardevoir runs out of moves, and we can just switch over to Gallade here. But yeah, that's our Bride and Groom tactic for shiny hunting, and which we're going to do with our EV train as well. So let's go battle ourselves a Tentacool here by fishing in the water off Rose Cove Beach. There we go, that was quick. Awesome, here is Tentacool. Now let's Thunderbolt. And we are well on our way to actually getting this EV training going. So I will see you guys after we are done getting special defense over with. Okay, we are done EV training for special defense. So let's check it out. We got our Gardevoir hurt a little bit. Yeah, we're at 252 special defense now, so cool. We are maxed special defense. Now we have to work on getting our hit points up. So through the power of editing, I will see you guys at HP. Hey, welcome back. Okay, so now we are at the new area. We're gonna get some hit points going here. We're gonna attack, or we're gonna try finding Slowpoke and Shellos in the patch of grass right here. It's really small, but let's go try and find something. Slowpoke, cool. Okay, let's take care of it. Hey, Slowpoke, get out of here. critical hit on a level 15 Slowpoke. Seems a little over. Alright guys, we're gonna finish EV training hit points. I will see you guys after we are done. Okay guys, welcome back. We just finished EV training hit points. Alright, let's check it out. Yeah, 252 hit points, 252 special defense. Oh, looks like we need a little bit more. Alright, let's put the rest into defense. Alright, we can do that by going to Route 9. I will see you guys over there. Hey guys, we're here on Route 9. Now, we're gonna do some headbutting on some trees to get some defensive Pokemon. The Pokemon we'll be finding is Spewpa, which gives us 2 EVs in defense, and Pinecos, which give us 1 EV in defense. Now to headbutt trees, you need a Pokemon that can do that, and we got ourselves a Cranidos. Whoops, I'm not sure why I'm showing that. Headbutt. Cranidos learns Headbutt by leveling up, so that's an easy way of doing that. And we're, of course, just a little bit away. We just need 1 more Pokemon to get max EVs in defense. So let's go over to this really awkward looking tree here. And let's headbutt it. Nope. There we go. And we got ourselves a Spewpa. Let's take this guy out. And there we go. Alright, so now Swablu should be max defense, just max EVs in general. Okay, so we maxed out Swablu in all effort values. Now let's try getting Swablu to Altaria, and that'll be level 35. So I will see you guys after we get Swablu to level 35. Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so we are done getting our Swablu to turn into an Altaria. Alright, let's check it out. Cool. Shiny Altaria looks nice. Check the EVs, 252, 6, 252, level 35. Let's check the moves. Okay, we have Roost, Return, Earthquake, Peck. Wait, we don't have Dragon Dance. Oh yeah, because Dragon Dance, Altaria learns at level 30, but it evolves at 35. So how can we get Dragon Dance on here? Right, the move relearner. So if we go and talk to the move relearner, we can reteach it Dragon Dance again. Alright guys, I guess I'll meet you guys at the Battle Coliseum. I'll see you there. Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so now we are at the Battle Coliseum, and we're gonna reteach Altaria Dragon Dance. So let's talk to this guy here in his cool little seagull polo. Chill looking guy. Let's go click Altaria. We're gonna reteach it Dragon Dance. There it is. And there's also Cotton Guard if you guys want to reteach it Cotton Guard as well, or it learns it by leveling up. Okay. This one is yada yada yada. Yes, get rid of Peck. Don't need that move. Awesome. There we go. We have a completed Altaria. Guys, EVs all the way up. IVs look good. Shiny Altaria, leftovers, natural cure, careful. Moveset is Roost, Return, Dragon Dance, Earthquake. That's our Altaria EV training video. I will see you guys next time. Murderface signing out. Later, guys.